Hello students, we will today discuss about the mechanism of protein hormone action in our body. Now students, you must be knowing that this particular protein hormone is water soluble in nature. Protein hormone, or you can say peptide hormone or amino acid hormone, they are all water soluble in nature. So they don't have any problem, they don't face any problem while they are passing through the blood. They don't need any carrier molecule or anything to pass through the blood. But when they are trying to get an access into the cell, then the cell membrane creates great problem for them. Because they are hydrophilic in nature, the protein hormones, they are water soluble, so they are hydrophilic in nature, but the phospholipid bilayer of the cell membrane, they are not the water lovers, or they are not loving them who loves water, right? So now what happens? Let us see what happens now. So let me share the picture with you. So here you can see that the triangle which is representing over here, the triangle which is the protein hormone, water soluble in nature. Okay. So it is trying to enter the cell. Now, first and foremost, as we know that how the hormone, they put their action on a cell, they identify a cell with the help of the receptors that we know. Just like when you have boarded the bus to go to your school, you know that when your destination has arrived, when your school has arrived, then where to get down from the bus so that you can go to the school. Similarly, the hormones, they identify a cell with the help of the specific receptors. Fine. So here we can see the cell membrane where the receptor is present, and the hormone is getting associated with that particular cell membrane, and it is forming the particular this water soluble this hormone. It is getting associated with the receptor, and it is forming a hormone receptor complex. Okay, a hormone receptor complex. Right? Now what happens? This association activates the G protein. So the G protein, which is also associated with that particular receptor. Okay, so this G protein gets activated by this. Okay, by binding of the hormone to the receptor, the G protein gets activated. Now, what happens next? This activated G protein, it will activate the adenylyl cyclase. Now, what is this adenylyl cyclase? This is actually an enzyme which is associated with the cell membrane. Okay, this adenylyl cyclase is an enzyme associated with the cell membrane, and it with the connection with the G protein, activated G protein, that adenylyl cyclase is getting activated, and it is converting, okay, it is converting the adenosine triphosphate, okay, the adenosine triphosphate, it is converting it to the cyclic adenosine monophosphate. Okay, so it is converting the adenosine triphosphate to cyclic adenosine monophosphate. Fine. Now, what is this cyclic adenosine monophosphate? This is the second messenger. We will call this as the second messenger in this pathway. Okay. Now, students, second messenger, this can be like calcium can be your second messenger. Then inositol triphosphate can be your second messenger. Then your this DAG, that is diacyl glycerol, can be your second messenger. But in this particular hormone, say if this hormone is adrenaline, okay, so let me tell you that let me consider that this particular hormone is adrenaline. Okay, so this adrenaline will be making its action possible with the help of this cyclic AMP pathway, and where cyclic AMP is the second messenger. Now, what the cyclic AMP is doing, like as you can see, why the second messenger concept is there, your particular hormone is considered to be the first messenger. This hormone, this is the first messenger. Okay, the hormone itself is the first messenger. Fine. The hormone itself is the first messenger, and itself, it is not entering the cell. It is conveying its message to the second messenger. That is the cyclic AMP in this case. In this pathway, we are considering the cyclic AMP to be the second messenger. Okay. Now, what is this doing? This cyclic AMP is activating the protein kinase present. Okay, the protein kinase which is there, the protein kinase is getting activated. Okay, the protein kinase which is present already, the protein kinase in the cell, it is getting activated. Fine. Now this activated protein kinase, what is it doing? It is removing an inorganic phosphate from adenosine triphosphate. So you can see over here, the adenosine triphosphate is becoming adenosine diphosphate. Okay. And you're getting here the inorganic phosphate, which is getting associated with the protein. The inactive protein is now getting activated, and it is doing all its action. So in this way, the protein hormone puts its action or creates its action or does the mechanism of its action in the cell. Okay, so let me revise over here for your questions, for your entrance exam questions, like what usually they ask, that what is the first messenger? Okay, so let me draw a nutshell, like the first messenger. Okay, the first messenger is your hormone itself. Okay, the first messenger is your hormone itself. Next comes, what is your second messenger? Okay, second messenger is your this cyclic AMP, as we have seen in this particular pathway, as we can put example of adrenaline. Okay, adrenaline we can use as an example. Okay, next we can say inositol triphosphate. Okay, IP3, inositol triphosphate, then diacyl glycerol. Okay, we can put an example of say oxytocin. Okay, we can put example of oxytocin where this particular IP3 pathway is executed or DAG pathway is executed. Okay, even for vasopressin also. Okay, this oxytocin and this vasopressin. Okay, where this IP3 or DAG is used. And also we have calcium. Okay, calcium also can be considered as the second messenger. So hope this mechanism of protein action is clear to you, students. If you still have any problem, please text me. Okay, please write in your comments what else you want to understand, what else doubt you have. I'll definitely help you. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye.